me say this. We have a few housekeeping rules. First off, you're going to be force muted while the presentation is going on. And the reason is because we want to make sure that you get every information that you came here for, because it won't take off a Sunday to come listen to us and you don't get information, right? And that said, the question and answer session is going to be at the end of the presentation. And for that, I will urge you to get out your pens and paper so that you can write down your questions answered when the time comes. And when you need to do that, you want to make sure that your microphone is open, but most especially your video is open so that we can be looking at you while you are looking at us. That said, ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman who is going to be presenting to you this afternoon, evening, or night, depending on your time zone, is none other than a man who has been in the business industry for more than 35 years. He retired computer engineer. He worked as a computer engineer for more than 30 years. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a family man, he's a selfless man, and he has the grip of this material or the grasp of everything that he has to talk about. It's a pleasure for me, ladies and gentlemen, to present to you the one and only Mr. Charles Oso.
Thank you very much, Senge. You're a blessing to us, to our community. We appreciate you. We appreciate everything you do. Thank you so very much. I was just smiling because I saw somebody's name say, "Oh, Judith," or something like that. And I'm like, okay, somebody's in the mood. Somebody's a founder and they're in the mood. We love that, okay? So good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're calling from. My name is Charles Osong, and I will be presenting to you a very amazing opportunity. And the way I do that is I tell you my story. I tell you how I got to know about this opportunity, and I tell you why I decided to be part of it. It's that simple. And then hopefully you can resonate with that and make your own informed decision. I have been in the United States for over 35 years. I am in my 36th year right now. And during that time, I've worked like everybody else, sometimes 2 jobs just to make ends meet. For the most part, I've worked in the IT industry. Some of you may know, those of you especially in IT, it's a very broad field. However, I have been blessed enough to work in almost every discipline in that field. But 34 years ago, I ran into a gentleman, very, very wealthy gentleman, Mr. Warren Buffett. He's one of the richest people on earth. Mr. Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. That resonates with me very well because I kind of didn't want to work until I die. I want to make money in my sleep. So I started looking for ways to make that kind of money. And in that process, I also ran into Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, who is independently wealthy in his own right. He impressed upon me that, yes, we do have rich people in this world, but we also have wealthy people. Okay, the rich people make a lot of money, but however, they have to work for their money. They go to work, they get paid. They don't go to work, they don't get paid. The wealthy people, on the other hand, make money passively. We call it passive residual income. I got very interested in that kind of income. So about 3 years and 8 months ago, I decided to retire from my corporate American job. I remember a colleague of mine saying to me, "Charles, you are very lucky. You must have saved up a lot of money to be retiring this early." And I said to him, on the contrary, I have worked for so long and I've not been able to save that kind of money that I want to. So I'm going to have to do things differently. Okay. I was reasoning like Mr. Robert Einstein, who says if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, that is his definition of insanity. So I said to myself, I wasn't going to be insane. I have to do things radically. So I stopped working and I got myself an office in Maryland in the United States. So about a year and 8 months ago, a very trusted friend of mine walked into my office and said, "Charles, I want to introduce to you a very, very huge opportunity." And just so you guys know, prior to retiring, I had been studying rigorously the behavioral patterns of successful people. Okay, I'm just going to lock this up because it's noisy, it's distracting. Yes, I just locked it. So prior to retiring, I've been studying the behavioral patterns of successful people. And one of them is this: they do not turn down an opportunity without fully examining that opportunity. Okay, And they do that just so that they don't miss out on big things. And that's how come they are always on top of things. Okay, now, some of you guys are here. You're going to be talking to your friends, family members about this opportunity, and they may not even want to take a look at it. Don't worry. It's just a habit, right? Passing over opportunities regularly. When you go back and you look at them, they will be poor because they pass over opportunities regularly. So when my friend came to me, I said to him, friend, I'm going to look at this, but I do have 3 questions that I want you to satisfy me with this question, with the answers. And the question number 1 is this opportunity that you're bringing to me, am I going to be able to make money if I cannot recruit somebody? If I cannot sell to one person, will I still make money? And of course, when I say money, I mean real money, not just chop change, okay? I've been blessed in my life to see chop change. I need some money to give me financial independence. Financial independence definitely means different things to different people. To me, it simply means I'm making enough money to do what I want, when I want, where I want, and how I want. So I asked my friend, this opportunity, if I cannot recruit even one person, because I'm an African, I do not know how to recruit. If I cannot recruit one person, will I make that kind of money? And he told me, Charles, you will. You'll make plenty of money. And I was happy with that response. I said, well, let's go to question number 2. Do I need to come out of pocket every month in, month out, to pay some bill, right? In the industry, they call it autoship. Do I need to pay autoship? He said, no, Charles, when this company launches, you're going to come out of pocket once, and that will be it. I was kind of excited. I said, wow, we're getting somewhere. Let's go to question number 3. But before I share with you that question, it is so important. I want to tell you how I came about that question. So towards the end of 2016, I was getting ready to quit or stop working for corporate America. I coined those 2 questions that I just mentioned to you guys. They worked very well for some time, not too long. I had very, very good opportunities, really good opportunities, making a lot of money. I thought to myself, I have just arrived. But not for long. About a year and a half later, maximum 2 years, all of these opportunities went belly up. So I was left stranded. I had to do another thing that successful people do so well. They fail forward. What does fail forward mean? It means if you fall down once, you get up once. If you fall down 10 times, you get up 10 times. You dust yourself. You try to figure out why you failed, what went wrong, and then you move forward with experience so that you do not repeat the same mistakes. I had to do that. And once I did that, I examined those companies and I realized that all of them had something in common, one thing in common. Each and every one of them did not have a legitimate, viable product. By legitimate, I mean legal. By viable, I mean necessary, something that people need on a daily basis. That became my 3rd question. So I asked my friend that day, does your company have a legitimate, viable product? Okay. And by the way, I know a lot of you guys are from Nigeria. Okay. You may be or may have heard of a company called MMM. MMM came around, broke a lot of people's hearts. A lot of people lost money. A few people made money, but a lot of people lost money. Okay. When you go back and you look at MMM, they did not have a legitimate, viable product. And there are a bunch of them like that. I don't need to start calling the names. A lot of them. Okay. So when I asked my friend that day, does your company have a legitimate, viable product? He said to me, Charles, you have an IT background. You should be able to understand these products better than me. I said, no problem. Went and looked at the products, came back to him. I said, friend, should this company succeed in what they're trying to do, we are going to have a revolution. We're going to have a shakeup of the internet. Okay. But I also said to him, because when he came to me, this company had been in pre-launch for 6 to 8 months. And I said to him, buckle your seatbelt, fasten your seatbelt. We are going to be in pre-launch for another 3 years, maybe more. Okay. And he was disturbed. He didn't like that. He said, Charles, why do you say that? Simple. This company, I know they're using artificial intelligence, AI for short. AI is a disruptive technology. A disruptive technology is one that comes once in a while, changes the way we do things. We have no choice. We just have to go with the flow, okay? But AI is very involved. It involves machine learning. It involves empirical data. It involves millions upon millions of lines of coding. So I told my friend, we're gonna have to wait. We'll have no choice. But I told him, I don't care how long it takes. I want to be part of this company, period. Okay? You just tell me how much it costs. I had something called FOMO, fear of missing out. I had missed out on some opportunities, a couple of them earlier on in my life. I wasn't gonna miss out on this one at no cost. I was ready to pay whatever he told me. I thought he was gonna say maybe $10,000, maybe more. My friend looked up at me and said, Charles, all you need is $97, $97. And I said to him, you've got to be kidding. Ain't no way. He said, yes, it is $97. I said, okay, here is my card. Here's my credit card. Put it on there. By the time we were done, I had paid $102. Big deal. $5 fee for credit card handling, no problem. I told him, listen up, friend. I do not have 3 years or more to be monitoring this company, this business. I do have to put food on the table. I need you to do me a favor. Let me know when they're closer to launch so that I can get more involved. 8 months later, my friend gave me a call and said, Charles, can you make yourself available in a week's time? The CEO of the company is going to have to talk to everybody. And I said, great. 1 week later, I hop on the call and there was Mr. Ash Mofara. Mr. Mofara is our CEO and founding member and founder. For those of us who have been with this company as founders for some time, we've come to know and love him a lot, very dearly, not only because he's going to help us make money, because I guarantee you he will help us make a lot of money, but also, and more importantly, because of his heart, okay? A lot of people have the brains, they have it up here. Mofara has the brains too. A lot of those people don't have the heart. He has the heart. When you come to this company, then you will find out we are built around love. We're all about helping each other, okay? So a lot of us resonate with this guy, excuse me. Personally, I resonate with him, okay? But mind you, I was listening to him for the first time ever. Mr. Mofara went that day and said, he went ahead and said, guys, we've been making a lot of progress. In fact, we are closer to launch. So in my head, I'm thinking, this is a joke. Is this a joke or something? I mean, I just told my friend not up to 9 months ago, just 8 months ago, that we need time. Now he's saying we are closer to launch. He got my attention. So I was listening keenly. He went on and said, we did lease a building in Bangalore in India. For those of you who are familiar with that area, Bangalore is like the Silicon Valley. Okay, it's a high-rise building. We have 2 floors in this building. We have 200 engineers, and these engineers are going to be working day and night. So I'm thinking in my head, most startup companies have 20 to 25 engineers. I know because I've been part of a few of those. Most of these companies are going to have these engineers work 8, maybe 9, maybe 10 hours a day. Okay. Mr. Mofara goes to the source. For those of you who are familiar with India, or familiar with IT, I should say, Indians are the best in the game. And by the way, labor is cheaper in India than it is in the United States. So he goes there, he gets the best of the best, the cream of the crop, 200 of them, not 20, not 25. And these guys are working not 8, not 9, not 10 hours a day. These guys are working 24/7. These guys are working around the clock. These guys are taking turns, working in shifts to make sure our dream is realized. So now I'm beginning to think, okay, with this kind of a resource, yes, you're able to cut time frame. Yes, you're able to do in 2 years what is supposed to take 5 years. So my belief level goes up. And then Mr. Mofara went on. We do have some problem though. We have some insiders, some founders like us, like you and I. And these founders have been unethical. We are going to have to come up with a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA for short. When you see those NDAs, sign them up. It's the only way you can participate in this great company. 2 months later, he called up another meeting. Folks, NDAs are out. Go ahead and sign them up. I went through, looked at it, the document, long document. But to tell you the truth, by the time I was done reading through, I'm not an attorney, but I knew for a fact this is serious business. I knew for a fact this is the time I've got to be involved. I went and looked at everything they had done, the energy, the time, the money spent, and I knew that we are going somewhere. So I said to myself, I am going to be very, very involved. I looked up, it was like 40,000 founding members at the time. I did not see a lot of African names, guys. I am from Africa, and I know African names when I see them. Okay? Now, if you're here and you're not from Africa, do not be offended. We work with everybody. We are OnPassive Global. We love you. We work with you. However, at that time, I just wanted our people, my people, to be a part of this. And so I became a man on a mission. Okay? So I called a few friends, other leaders, some of whom are here today. I said, guys, let's convene in my office. We're going to have to spread this massively to our people. Let's brainstorm. What's the best way? And we decided on Zoom. Thankfully, Zoom with technology today, all you need is a smart device, iPhone or iPad, whatever it is, smart. You have internet access or data, as you guys call it back in Africa, and you are on. Okay? So what is this company I'm talking about? It's called OnPassive. OnPassive as in Victor, E as in Edward. Okay, and that name was not given by chance. OnPassive is a very passive opportunity. Okay, now our CEO and founder, Mr. Mofara, that I just mentioned a few moments ago, he graduated with a master's in internet marketing and information technology. He has a knack for artificial intelligence, AI, the disruptive technology I just talked to you guys about. The guy is the best in traffic generation. He's a guru. So what is this traffic? Traffic is the reason I can dream today. Traffic is the reason I can invite you all to dream with me today. Very important. So we're going to spend a couple of minutes talking about traffic. Okay? What is traffic? Traffic is the most important factor in any business. It doesn't matter whether this business is offline or online. But because most of us have an age, let's start with the offline business. What if you have a business offline? How do you get traffic? What is traffic? Just let's say you have a business offline. It could be a car dealership. It could be a hair salon, a barber shop. It doesn't matter. But let's just say you have a restaurant and I have a restaurant. Okay? Same restaurant, we're going to compare traffic in these two businesses. Your restaurant is located in a busy shopping mall. My restaurant is located in a back alley. It is hidden. Everything is equal. Same food, same chef, tastes identical. Guess what? Your restaurant is going to make more money than mine. Why? People are going to come to this shopping mall to do their hair, do their nail, buy some clothes, do window shopping, whatever it is that brings them to the shopping mall. They are going to get hungry. They will look up at your restaurant. They wander into your restaurant. The end result of that is what? Sales. My restaurant, on the other hand, is going to suffer. Why? Because people need to know that it is there. People need to leave their homes deliberately to go to that restaurant. Okay? So there's less traffic. What is traffic? Simple. People coming in and out. Customers coming in and out of your business. That is traffic. What about online? What is traffic online? But before I touch that, let's say this. If you have that offline business, like the restaurant, in this digital day and age, you better get yourself an online presence. Otherwise, you're asking to be smoked by a competition. Okay? The reverse is not true. You can have a very successful business online without an offline presence. Typical example, Amazon. So what am I saying? Yes, we have millions upon millions of businesses offline, sorry. But we have more online than we have offline. And all these online businesses, they thrive on traffic. They also need traffic. And so our CEO and founder, Mr. Mofara, he's the best in that traffic. There are people online, all they do is send traffic, send customers, send clicks to all the millions upon millions of businesses online. And our CEO is the best in that game. But if you've been online for any period of time, you will know that he's the best. Nobody comes even close. He proved himself. He graduated, he got involved with a few businesses, sent them massive traffic. They made tons of money. He made lots of money. Unfortunately, most of these companies went out of business. Why? I told you guys earlier, no legitimate, viable product. It is just a time bomb. So Mr. Mofara and his family, notably his wife, who is also in IT, they're going to sit down and say, you know what? We don't need to do this anymore. We don't need to send customers, people, to other people's businesses, and then they go out of business. Those people that we send there are left stranded. We are caught in the middle. We're not going to do that anymore. We are going to get our own business. We're going to get legitimate, viable services that people need every day. We're going to get founding members like you and I. Okay? We're going to drive traffic to these founders. They will make money. We will make money. Everybody is happy. Hence, the birth of OnPassive. Folks, just over 3 years ago, Mr. Mofara and his friends are going to sit down and say, you know what? We need to get viable services, viable products. How do we get them? We have 7.7 billion people in the universe, or thereabout. At any point in time, statistics show that there's 7 million people online. 7 million people. This is about 3 years ago. There was no COVID-19. There was no pandemic. You can imagine what that number is today. Yes, 7 million is still a lot. What are they looking for? What kind of services do they need? Some of them are doing online banking. I know that. I do that sometimes twice a day. And I know some of you do that too, right? When you do online banking, there are companies online that monetize on your services. That's it. And these guys are going to say, you know what? We have AI, artificial intelligence, at the back of our palms. We can do that too. We can supply that. Some people online are on their favorite social media, like Facebook. When you're on Facebook, you're communicating, sending texts, sending photos back and forth to friends, colleagues, classmates, family members. What are you doing? It's called community. Okay? And these guys are going to say, you know what? We have AI at the back of our palms. We can do our own community, even better. Some people online are doing e-commerce, drop shipping, email marketing. If you guys realize there are people online that make 6- and 7-figure income every year just doing email marketing. I know that. I thought about it once upon a time. Well, these guys are going to say, you know what? We have AI. We can do that too. Email marketing, bulk emailing, even better. Some people online are doing video conferencing, like you and I. If you can hear me, you can see me, or both, it means you went to Zoom, you put in some ID, and there you are. Zoom is a video conferencing platform. Zoom is not the only one. We have Skype, we have AnyMeeting, we have Cisco WebEx, we have Google Hangouts, we have Microsoft Teams, we have a plethora of them, more than 25 of them. Zoom is still the most user-friendly. That's why it's the most popular. Okay, but not for long. Wait until OnPassive unleashes its webinar platform. Some of us who have been founders for some time, we've been privy to see like a snippet of it, just a brief demo of it. Huge. The videos are different, 3D. It is more secure, end-to-end encrypted. It is faster, scalable, and above all, guess what? It's cheaper. But let's talk about Zoom. Zoom is still the most popular today. Prior to COVID-19, Zoom was averaging about 10 million participants every day. In April of this year, we're in November now, the same company took a statistic. Zoom, the participant had risen to over 300 million on a daily basis. You guys know why? Simple. All the universities, high school, middle school, elementary school, asking students to take classes virtually. And what's the obvious choice? Zoom. I've seen men of God, women of God having Bible studies, prayer services online. I've seen virtual bookkeeping. Recently, I was invited to a virtual wedding. Okay, it's happening. The world is going virtual, and OnPassive is going to help us monetize on it. You guys wait until OnPassive launches. The big player in this space like Zoom, they're going to know there's a new sheriff in town. They will know that. Okay, let's talk about another service, Virtual Private Network, VPN. What is a VPN? It's just a fancy name. It's a fancy name for a tunnel, right? A tunnel that cuts across a major network like the internet. Employers use it for privacy. Employers use it so that employees can access corporate data without fear of bad guys, without fear of hackers. Ever since the advent of COVID-19, guess what has happened? More and more people work from home. So when you hear somebody says, I'm telecommuting, they're working from home, well, guess what? They need VPN. Okay? So Twitter, the big IT giant, just about 12 weeks ago, came out publicly and announced, even after COVID-19, all our employees are going to have to work from home permanently. Yes, permanently. And they went further. We will make sure each and every employee has $1,000 so that they can be comfortable working from home. What does that mean? If you don't have good furniture, comfortable furniture, get it. If you do not have high-speed internet, get it. Where can they do that? Well, they save on order overhead. They don't have to hire a high-rise building in every major city of this world just to house employees and pay the overhead. They can save that. Well, guess what? Facebook, 5 days later, came out and made the same announcement. Other companies have followed suit after that. It's competition. The world is going virtual. So these guys in OnPassive, they're going to say, you know what? We have AI at the back of our palms. We can have our own VPN. AI driven from start to finish. Super smart, super fast, more secured, and above all, guess what? Cheaper. By the time OnPassive launches, the big players in this space, in the VPN space, like Cisco Networks, they are going to know there's a new kid on the block. They will know. But let's talk about another service, search engine optimization, SEO. What is that? We hear of search engines like Yahoo. We hear of search engines like Bing. The most popular one, of course, Google. Google is so popular, it's like a verb now. Google it. Right? You can go to Google 10, 20, 30, 100 times a day to search for something. It is free. You can go to Google to get an email address, 10, 20, 100 of them. It is free. You can even go there to get a voice over IP phone number, Google Voice. It is free. So it sounds like everything is free in Google. Yet, Google is a multi-billion-dollar company. How do they make money? The thing is, most of us don't care because we don't have a reason to. But today, I'm going to tell you how they make money. Why? Because OnPassive is going to help us make money the same way that Google does. So if you go to Google to search for something, and it could be anything. It could be a battery. It could be a car. It could be a watch. It doesn't matter what it is. But let's just say you're searching for a camera. And I love to use camera only because I advertise cameras through Google. I do have an online store. And I advertise my cameras through Google. Okay? But if you go to Google and you search for cameras, a bunch of them will pop up. Maybe 20, maybe 25. And one of them is going to be from my store. If you happen to click on that camera from my store, Google charges me, period. It doesn't matter whether you buy it or not. And they call it pay-per-click. Okay? So what is the contract? Businesses, small or large, when you advertise your item with Google and a customer comes to Google to search for that item, they're going to optimize their search, bring that item to the top so that these people can see it. That's it. Their job is done. If your camera is not good enough for them to buy because of the quality, that is none of Google's business. If your camera is too pricey for them to buy, that is none of Google's business. Their job is done. So you can imagine, small businessman like me, I'm very, very small, very insignificant. I'm paying Google about $400 every month averagely. I'm also paying Microsoft about $600 every month. Now, why am I paying Microsoft? Microsoft, Bill Gates, is smart. He's a visionary. He saw that search engine optimization is big, did not have time to start a brand new company, just bought one called Bing, revamped it, and people like us are paying him big money. Big companies are paying him bigger money. Okay, I'm also paying Zoom for this service that we're using $200 every month. I'm paying GoDaddy for domain name service. And by the way, domain name service DNS is one of the things that you're going to see that OnPassive is providing. Okay, so these are just a few things that a small business person like me I'm paying every month. Now imagine the big guys. Imagine the Amazons. Imagine the eBays. Imagine Walmart, Craigslist, all those big companies. Imagine what they're paying. That's why, or that's how come these companies are multi-billion-dollar companies. Okay, so what am I doing, guys? I'm giving you some of the services, legitimate, viable services that OnPassive is putting together. Okay, they are putting together a one-stop shop where if you're a business person online, you need something, you come there, we got it. If you're in IT, we'll call it single sign-on, where all of these things are integrated. Nobody has quite done it like that. OnPassive is the first, and we are there. Okay, huge. Now, a bunch of you guys are here, you are founders already. Some of you are soon to be founders. When you become founders, you will get excited, because I guarantee you, you will. The only time you don't get excited is if you come into OnPassive and you don't get involved. If you get involved, you will get excited. And once you get excited, what happens? You tell all your friends and family members, hey, I found something, it is great, check it out. Guess what? A bunch of them are gonna look at you and they're gonna laugh at you. And I've heard this say, they're gonna look at you and say, by the way, do they even have a product? And they'll say it mockishly. Here's what I want you to tell them. We have a total internet solution. Or we have a total IT solution. Or a total digital solution, same thing. Total internet solution, total IT solution, total digital solution, same thing. OnPassive itself has its own phrase for it, three-worded phrase. We call it Smart Business Solution. Huge. Okay? So at the end, I'll probably take you to onpassive.com. It's a public website. Spend about 15, 20 seconds there just to show you our proprietary ecosystem built from scratch using artificial intelligence. Huge. Guys, I spent so much time talking about the products because as far as I'm concerned, the product is the best in the world. The products is what hold any company. A company needs to be sustainable. They need to have legitimate, viable products. So that's important, guys. Now, I told you guys earlier, you don't have to recruit to make money. You don't have to talk to a soul, to a single person to make money with this company. You don't have to come out of pocket every month. And above all, you have the best products in this digital day and age that you can ever imagine. Now, they have all these things. A company has all these things. I don't know of any company out there, not even one, that has all three of these things I just mentioned. But this company has it. What is it going to cost you to become a founder today? Now, I told you guys when my friend came to me a while ago, it was $97. Fortunately, and I say very fortunately, today it is still $97. We don't know how long this is going to be. We are going to be hitting soft launch really, really soon. Soft launch means we're going to be testing out our traffic. And what happens during soft launch, the first thing is the price goes up from $97 to $149. So save yourself some money if you're not a founder. Get back to whoever invited you. Let them show you how to get in ASAP. If you're familiar with Richard Branson, the CEO of Virgin Atlantic Airlines, he said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you don't understand it, jump on it and then begin to understand it later. This is an amazing opportunity that a friend or a family member has invited you to. Jump on it. In fact, it gets better with us because there is a refund. There's a 30-day refund. In other words, you come in, you pay $97, 30 days later, you don't like it, your money will be given back to you. Huge. Okay, now, you pay the $97, what happens next? Financially, nothing happens. Of course, you can get involved. You can invite your friends, family members. Hey, there's a great opportunity here. Bring them to the webinar, see what's going on, okay? But financially, nothing comes out of your pocket again until this company launches. And so far, we know our CEO has promised us this company is going to launch by the end of 2020. In short, by the end of next month, okay? Because we are already in November. Upon that launch, you will have to select one package, those services that I just mentioned to you, and there are many of them. There's Stream URL, Website Builder, VPN, SEO, email marketing, online banking, a bunch of them, almost 50 of them. This company has bundled it into one main package. You're gonna have to select that package upon launch. So here's what happens, guys. This is the meat of this presentation. When OnPassive launches, there will be no more founders. That's it. So you are blessed with the timing and positioning to be a founder of this company today. Upon launch, there will be no more founders. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You can count with $1 million, you will not be a founder. AI is going to be bringing us customers and or resellers. That's it. Okay. However, we, the founders, we're going to be the company's first customers. We're going to be a product of the products. So upon launch, we'll select that package and pay for it. Now, we don't know how much it's going to be as of this point. We know it's between $100 and $250. So the minimum is what? $100? The maximum is $250, somewhere in between, somewhere in that range. You will select that package and you pay for it. And when you pay for it, it is a monthly subscription. We are here, guys, because we are looking for monthly residual income. There can be no monthly residual income without monthly subscription. However, because we are founding members, we are only going to come out of pocket one time. OnPassive has promised we'll pay once the first month. Subsequently, they're going to pay for us using the money from our profits, from our commission. Okay, so you come in, you select that package, you pay for it, you're done. The next thing, money comes to your bank account. When OnPassive pays from our profits, the balance we can take home. That's it. Okay, now, that one-time commission, by the way, before I go there, I told you guys earlier, you do not have to recruit to make money, right? Yet some of you are here because a friend invited you, a family member invited you. So you might be thinking, what's in it for that friend? What's in it for that family member? So let me give you an example, a couple of scenarios so you can see or understand what's in it, okay? So we are all founding members or we're all founders. So founder A comes in and says, hey, I have a big family. And founder B comes in, well, it's just me, myself, and I, right? Okay. Founder A is like me. He has a big family. He sees something good. He wants to share with his friends and family, right? He wants to give them the net rather than give them the fish. Okay. So now founder A tells everybody, every member of his family, hey, this is great. Check it out. A bunch of them are going to say no. A few of them will look at it. So let's say 10 of them look at it. Okay. And they like it. And they join founder A. Before long, 10 brings 15, 15 brings 20, 20 brings 10. Before you know it, founder A has 100 people in his team. And I'm just using that number for the sake of round figure. That's it. That's 100 people in his team. Founder B, on the other hand, hey, it's a passive opportunity. I'm going to go on vacation. No problem. What's the difference? Here is what happens. Upon launch, the AI-driven traffic is going around distributing customers to all the founders. OnPassive has decided to build all its founders' teams. If you are a founder with OnPassive, when they launch, they will build your team for you, okay? So the AI traffic is going around distributing customers to founder A, founder B, founder C, founder D, founder E, founder F, coming back around by the minute. Let's just assume that at the end of 1 month, founder B has 100 customers given to him by AI traffic. Founder A, being a founder just like founder B, gets 100 customers also. But remember, founder A has 100 other founders in his team that deserve 100 customers because each and every one of us is a founder. So 100 times 100 is 10,000, right? So founder A has 10,000 customers in his team plus his own 100 customers that he's going to monetize on. Founder B, on the other hand, monetizes on 100 customers. Fair, right? OnPassive is saying, we are going to build your teams for you. But if you want to start and get a jump ahead of us and start building by yourself, no problem. We are going to reward you, and we are going to reward you abundantly. It's that simple. And like I say, the package that you're going to pay, which is between $100 to $250, that package, that money has been guaranteed by OnPassive lifetime. What does that mean? That means upon launch, you select that package, you're going to have 7 days to look at it and see what's happening. You test the products and services, You look at the customers coming in and out. You look at the work of the AI. You like it, you commit. You don't like it, you don't commit. But what if you commit? OnPassive is saying, give us 90 days, 3 months. If you don't like what you see, if you don't like the kind of money you're making, let us know and we'll refund your money. It's that simple. Okay? So I said I was going to take you guys at the end of the presentation to onpassive.com so I can show you that those proprietary products I was talking about. It's just going to be like 15, 20 seconds, okay? And then we'll go back to business here. Now, if you go to onpassive.com, it's public information, okay? It is there. It is work in process, but it's almost there. If you go somewhere, you scroll down to the middle of the page, you're going to see OnPassive, our proprietary products, okay? Digital marketing, huge. Video conferencing, I spent time on it. VPN, I spent a lot of time on it, okay? Website builder, these are all hands-free AI-driven tools. If you're a business person, small or big, you just click, push of a button, and things start rolling. Video marketing, a bunch of them. OnPassive Connect Me is a suite of six products. We have that OnPassive webinar platform that I mentioned to you guys. We have SMS, MMS, and a host of other products. We have email marketing here, video chat, IP tracker. That will be $1 billion business on its own, okay? Domain registration, I mentioned that, okay? Staff manager. Guess what, guys? When OnPassive launches, companies like Oracle Corporation, PeopleSoft, they are going to know there's a new kid on the block, trust me, okay? Now, I'm gonna say one more thing, and then we'll go to Q&A, okay? There is risk in every business. OnPassive is no different. Let's hear some noise somewhere, guys. Okay, there is risk in every business, and OnPassive is no different, okay? Now, our risk is what? $97. It could be more, but it's just $97. Our CEO has even made it better, right? Initially, he said, we'll refund you in 30 days. Now he's even saying, doesn't matter how long, you want your money, we'll give it back to you. So he's made it less of a risk. But if that $97 is still a problem for you, no problem. You can wait until launch. You don't have to become a founder. Upon launch, you will not have the chance to become a founder. However, you can become a customer and or a reseller. You don't have to pay $97 and you will still make some money. Just not the kind of money that founders are making. So just so you know, these big companies like Google, Amazon, Facebook, you can still make money with them. You can go ahead and buy some shares with 2 years, 3 years and sell them. You will make money. How much? I don't know. It could be twice your money. It could be 3 times. You could even quadruple your money. However, you're not going to become a millionaire, let alone a billionaire. The millionaires and the billionaires are made when you come in its embryonic stage. They are made when it is still an ideology, looks good, sounds good. You take leap of faith, you jump in. By the time the public knows about it, you are in money. If the public already knows about it, too little, too late for you. So you are blessed to have the time in your hands. We are still in the pre-launch. Okay, I believe I've given you enough information to make an informed decision. However, if you feel like you still have some lingering questions or you have some things that just need some clarification, we have Ms. Marina Favit here from corporate. She's one of our leadership council members. We're blessed to have her. She's all the way from South Africa and is kind of late there. However, she decides to hang in late and take all your questions, okay? We do ask though, that when you ask your question, make sure you turn on your video, be polite, so we can have a cordial conversation. Make sure your questions are answered, and then you can mute yourself again so that somebody else can get a chance. If you feel like you've had enough and you're a guest, just go back to whoever invited you, so they can enroll you because this webinar is officially ended. However, she's gonna be around to take Q&A, question and answers. Unfortunately, I will not be around for that, but Marina she's very knowledgeable. She knows everything about this company. She's, again, like I said, she's in corporate. She'll get your answers in a timely fashion, okay? Now, I believe, let me see if everybody's force muted. Nope, Yeah, not forcing that. So you can unmute yourself. That's why it's been like that all along. Okay. So if you have a question, but before you do that, I want to call on Marina to say a few words, and then she can open it up for questions and answers, please. Marina?
Hi, Charles. Hello, everyone. Hello, Africa. Hello, world. How you doing? Welcome to this webinar. Really awesome having you here. Charles, thank you so much. You do such a great job. You know, I really take my hat off to you. You work really hard and get, gosh, I don't know where you find the time to do as many webinars as you do, but you are fully committed. And I just love seeing that along with a lot of other leaders here. You know, if you found yourself as a guest on this webinar for the first time, you can just say thank you to that person that invited you, because this opportunity is definitely life-changing. It is not an MLM company. It is not network marketing. It is a global IT company driven by the latest artificial intelligence technology and machine learning. If you don't know anything about that, you don't need to worry. As long as you get in. Currently, as Charles said, it's $97, one-time payment. You know, people spend that in one evening going out or wasting money on stuff that we really don't need as well. And the price is going up with our soft launch. We are on the verge of going into soft launch anytime now. There is no specific date for our launch. There's no specific date for the soft launch, but I can tell you we are on track to launch in December, and the soft launch will happen before that. So yes, I am here to answer questions. I can tell you that this opportunity is going to change your life, not just your life, it's going to change your family's life. It's going to change your friends' lives, because you are going to be in a position where you are earning so much money in the next 3 to 5 years, even like sooner. And you know, you'll be able to go out and help your communities do the things you've always wanted to do. Not only will you be able to buy the house of your dreams and the car of your dreams and splash out a little bit, you'll be able to do that for your family and friends. And then, you know, the money we earn is residual income. So whatever we earn this month, we're going to earn that plus more. You get paid in real time, and the company is going to be doing these massive marketing campaigns for us. So like Charles said, we all become customers and resellers of the product. As a customer, the company products are all digital IT products and services. He mentioned a few. We've got 50. And each company, each product is potentially a company in its own. So we got 50 companies under the umbrella of OnPassive, and with that, we become customers of all these products. Okay. Sorry, I just need to mute. There we go. Okay. I didn't mute myself. Okay. So we all become customers of the IT products, and then resellers. But people might say, you know, whoever invited you to this webinar might have said you don't need to do anything. No, you don't. If you don't want to, you don't have to find people to recruit. The only reason we encourage you to is because it's such a fantastic opportunity that is going to really, it's going to change your life. That you're wanting to share it, you know, and you'll see why as you get more and more involved. There's so much information. Just go, like Charles said, onpassive.com. Read the information on the blogs. There's so much information. Our CEO, Ash Mufare, is on Twitter as well. You can follow him on Twitter. He's on LinkedIn, and he's on Facebook as well. There's a page there about OnPassive. And there's just so much. We've got the groups as well. So, you know, you cannot say, I don't know what this business is. There are so many people doing so many great presentations on YouTube, OnPassive Nation, Mike Williams, Marty DeGama, Dr. Bill Williams, Red Redfern, myself, you know, there's just so many. Don Anthony. I mean, there's just so, I can't even mention all the names. I'm scared I'll leave someone out. But, you know, all you have to do is follow them. And we're having presentations in all different languages as well. Once you become a founder and you get access to the back office, you will get, you'll be part of the beta testing. Now, when we talk about our soft launch, that is part of our beta testing, and you'll be part of that. You know, we are in a company that is going to make history, because never before has a company gone to market with as many customers as they already have, as many founders, and we're all going to become customers. We're already valued at $3 billion US, and we haven't launched yet. We have not officially opened to the public. We are in our process of soft launch with all the beta testing that's going on, with all these fantastic products that you can use, and it's just phenomenal. So I do encourage you, whoever invited you to this webinar, please get back to them for their registration link that you can sign up with them. It doesn't matter whose team you're in, as long as you get in, you know, and we are all here to help you. I've also got a Facebook group called OnPassive Africa United that you're welcome to join. I do a few Facebook Lives over and above attending some of these webinars. We have a public webinar on a Tuesday as well, where if you haven't quite gotten the information you needed and you still need a bit more clarification, please, you know, you can also watch these recorded webinars on YouTube as well. You just type in OnPassive and, you know, all the information will come up. And I encourage you to then invite your family and friends to watch the this webinar recording, or the live one on Tuesday that we have with corporate. You know, there's just so much information, and you don't want to be left in the dark. You want to get in now at the $97, because the price is going to go up to $149 soon. So rather save that money to put towards your package when we do launch. Thank you. I am here to answer questions, and I'm not sure who's going to be calling them out. You can just unmute yourselves when you ask, but one at a time, please. And please make sure that you turn your video on when you do ask the question as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina. We have a few people with their hands up. iPhone, can you go ahead and unmute yourself? iPhone. iPhone, you have your hand up. Maybe it's a mistake. Any other person? Can you please go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your questions?
Hello.
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 Yes, what is,
very well.
Hello.
what is your name? We can hear you.
Yeah. Yes, my name is Ijoma.
Ijoma, welcome.
Yeah, I'm calling from yes, thank you. I'm calling from Great Britain. I understood the lecture this evening, and thank you so much for that. I'm someone that's interested in this kind of businesses. I have been in many of them anyway. Some I lost and some I'm still gaining. So I have the confidence that I think I will do well here. But I just want to ask a question. I understood that that we just have to pay once, you know, for being a founder, something like that, and then subsequently you buy a product, and that is for once. And my question is, what do I do with that product, assuming it's an IT thing, whatever package it is? As I understood, I don't know whether, if I don't understand it very well, maybe you clarify me. So what if I buy that product? What do I have to do with it?
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Who invited you tonight? Are you there? Okay, never mind. I'll answer your question. Right, you are correct. You pay now. Obviously, you haven't registered yet, or you haven't secured your position yet. You pay once $97. If you're using a credit card or debit card, it will be $102. Okay, there is a $5 admin fee. If you're paying by Bitcoin or Ethereum or one of the cash apps or something, it will be $97, but it does take 48 hours to activate your account. So if you, depending on your payment method, if you're using Bitcoin or Ethereum and it hasn't been activated straight away, just know that it's going to take about 48 hours to activate. If you use your card, you're in immediately. You just need to verify your information, check your email once you register, they'll send you a link. Okay, when we launch, we are going to all become customers and resellers of the product. To activate our account as an active OnPassive customer and reseller, we pay that one-time payment between the $100 and $250. It gives you all the products, not one product. There's 50 different digital products. To give you an example, we're going to have a webinar platform. We're using Zoom tonight. We'll have access to our OnPassive O Connect platform, which will have unlimited hosts, unlimited attendees. You can have an event where you've got 3 million people. Your price will you'll never be asked to upgrade. We've got an OnPassive Academy for homeschooling and teaching for the universities, for schools, for teachers, trainers, and coaches, where you can do courses on that. That's another product. There's an HR management system where, as a company, no matter how big or small, you pay per user and you get like any other, but we get everything, all the information that a CEO looking into the system would need in real time, instead of having to go to this platform for your payroll and to that one for whatever the case is. Everything will be under one umbrella in that HRM system, but everything under OnPassive. There's going to be marketing campaigns and everything that we looking for, email campaigns. If you've got another business, you mentioned that you've been in network marketing and affiliate marketing, and this is not network marketing and it's not affiliate marketing, but a lot of people that have come from that industry have joined because the biggest problem in their business is to keeping that funnel full. In any business, you have to have customers, and without customers, you don't have a business. And the problem, the two biggest problems, well, that Ash Mufara, our CEO, saw, because he's also come from, he's a businessman, but he's also come from network marketing and done exceptionally well. And that is why he's been able to fund this. But he saw a gap in the market initially for network marketers or anyone online, where the first thing is it duplicatable? Can somebody else do what I'm doing? Now, if I personally don't know how to drive targeted traffic to whatever, I'll pay a Google ad or Facebook ad, and I have no idea why I'm not getting a response, because it's all about the algorithms and who your audience is and keywords that you've got to use. And oh my word, it's you're wasting money, and a lot of people just throw money into all these different things, hoping for results where you actually don't get. Now, with our company, you can take, let's just use an example, Amway, okay, where they're one of the oldest network marketing companies around, very successful. Say you are an Amway distributor. Now, you wanting to get leads. You'll be able to take that business and put it onto your personal website that OnPassive gives you. When we launch, everybody gets a 7-day free trial, and you will also get a website that's branded to you, okay? And it will, every day there'll be different images according to whatever you're wanting to brand it around. You can set it up yourself if you want to. You'll have all the tools for it. You'll have your domain, you'll have your website, and you'll have all the tools, the website builder to set it up yourself. Or you can just say, I don't know what to do here, and let the AI build your website for you, which is fantastic. You can then take your other business, your Amway business, and say, I also want traffic driven to this to get me leads. And you can have 100 different businesses that you are affiliated to and you're trying to generate leads for. You can put it onto your personal website, and never again do you have to promote different companies, because that's the problem. Even our CEO, he's been with different companies. He's never owned a company before until OnPassive. He is the CEO of GDI Fusion, which is Global Domain International, where he's done exceptionally well. But he's never owned a company. But he was affiliated to, certain companies where he was trying to promote, and then the company would close down, or the company goes in, they're not legal and compliant, so the government closes them down. And that was the problem. So he found a solution where this is now a global company you can have, and the customer retention is the big thing. So getting your customers and then keeping them. And the other thing was your monthly subscriptions. People always cancel subscriptions when times are tough, especially now during COVID. I mean, everyone, the first thing that goes is your cable and your this, because you're not getting an income. With OnPassive, even though it is subscription based, you only pay one time, and the next month your subscription will come out of your commissions earned. We are all guaranteed success. Our last webinar, private webinar, Ashmafar, our CEO's last words were, if you are in OnPassive, you will succeed if you're a founder. So yes, it's really, really phenomenal. You can have as many businesses as you want, as long as it is legal and compliant. They're actually going to be screening those businesses, because a lot of us have gotten into opportunities that are not, we don't know, how do we know? We just told by a friend to join this or join that, everyone hoping to make a quick buck and get rich overnight, whatever, and it doesn't work because they haven't done their due diligence, and they've gone to market too soon, or whatever the case is. And that is why OnPassive is going to force everybody to be successful, not just with OnPassive, but with the other businesses as well. But if you don't have another business, that's fine. You're going to make a lot of money just being with OnPassive as a founder.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Pleasure. Okay, next one. Any more questions?
Another question?
Yes, who am I speaking to?
Yes, this is Esther here.
Esther, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I have 3 questions actually.
Okay, can you give it one at a time, please?
Yeah, the first one is about the payment to be made after the launching. So if the company launches and for instance, we don't know how much that is going to be now. All we had is between $100 to $150. If somebody does not have that amount to make that initial subscription, or how will OnPassive view it?
Okay. Ash has been very clear on that if you are a founding member and you, when we launch and you don't have that money initially, and now remember, everyone will get a 7-day free trial. So we all sign up at the 7-day free trial. In that time, you will see, because the marketing campaigns are going to start running the minute we launch, during that 7-day free trial, you're going to see customers are getting signed up under you. You're going to be seeing, hey, I've actually got commission waiting for me. And until I activate my account, until I pay my $100 or whatever the price is, can I get that money? Now, we're also going to have an option where you can pay it forward, the PIF. There's a lot of people with good hearts and what have you. Now, say you are doing quite well, and in the beginning, you've managed to build a team, and that way, if you've got more than 4 people, that you're going to start earning commission literally from day 1. And you'll be, you might earn a lot more, and you can say, I want to help my friend or my family member or whatever to pay for their position, and once they collect, they can give you the money back. There's so many ways to skin a cat, but Ash Mufaro was saying, don't worry. There are a lot of people in poverty that managed to get a position. Either they were sponsored in, or they managed to work really hard to get the money to pay that in. He knows, and he has heart for all these people. So don't worry, because once the 7-day free trial is up and you have not secured your customer position, you haven't activated your account yet, you'll get another 7 days and another 7 days. Now remember, as a founding member, when we signed our NDA and we get access to the back office, you become an active founding member of OnPassive. And with that, it lasts 1 year from the date of launch. So right now, we're all founding members, but we have not launched yet. And when we launch, let's say it's the 31st of December, from the 31st of December until the 31st of December 2021, we are a founder, and that position is active for a year. So literally, you will have a year to come up with that money. To try and put it in simple terms, there is no real time frame. You're not going to get booted out or kicked out because you have not come up with that money, but it's never going to take that long. You will, one way or another, be able to fund that position so that you can start earning your commission.
Okay, Marina, can I just add this quickly?
Yes, sure.
Okay, lady, for instance, just like what Marina said, let's say now you see in your account that now you have 2,000 in your account, but you can't get it out until you activate your account with only $200. And you see 1,000 in your account. But the moment you pay $100 or $200, you have access to 1,000. You can't tell me that you're not going to find a way to get 100 or 200, because you know, even if I'm going to borrow it, I will borrow it, because I know I see 1,000 with my eyes. I just can't get it until I pay 200. No one will not be able to rally around, get the 200, and you know that I will activate my 1,000. I can get the 1,000, the next week or few days, and I'll pay the 200 back. So I mean, one good thing he has done is that you will see what is in your wallet, but you just can't get it. So even if I'm going to borrow that money, I know for sure that I'm activating something bigger than the 100 I'm about to borrow. So I think it's a very exciting way. So yeah, I mean, there can be no problem with that. What's the next question?
That answered. Then the next one is,
Somebody please mute your phone. Thank you. Yes, go ahead, Esther.
Yeah, I was a bit confused when Marina was trying to explain certain steps. I wanted to know, after the company launches and you commit to it, maybe signing the documents and everything. So within the 1 week trial, do you really need to get involved into any form of activity within OnPassive, or you just relax and maybe occasionally, if you see people you speak to join the company or thereabout? Because she was saying some things I did not really understand. Right, what is the involvement there? Are you going to start marketing people? Let's say you chose a package and that website is built for you. Are you going to do anything to maintain that website for you to be able to earn a commission, or what? I wanted clarity in that aspect.
All right, Esther, let me say this. Now, this is a complete done for you business, okay? So you are not required to start operating or start doing anything except to begin to enjoy, now the product. This is your business, okay? So now when that happens and the company is continue to put all this together for you, now the only thing you will be doing there, for instance, if you have another business that you want to take advantage of your business, your OnPassive business to promote, you're going to do that. That is something you want to do for your own benefit, not that OnPassive require that from you. You understand? But between you and OnPassive, your company, my company, our company, there is nothing you are required to do. Then, for instance, I mean, right now we are begging everyone to go to their back office. I bet you no one will beg you to go to your back office then, because you know what? You want to see how much money you are making. You go to bed in the night, wake up in the morning, you want to go there to see how much your money has become. And you want to see how you're going to get the money out. But when you want to, if you are an IT person, and you are going to make use of some of the product, which you have access to all the product to use for your own advantage. That is what you need to do. But from passive, no, you are not required to do anything. You just relax and continue to enjoy your money. And you have different options, different outlets for the money you make to get it into your account, to get it into where you're going to enjoy it. And of course, so that I mean, you're in your vacation, you are everywhere, money, OnPassive is making money for you. So.
Okay, lastly, thank you for the explanation, because I was a bit worried because I don't know, I'm not good with all this marketing.
I know.
IT.
That's why OnPassive is so great. You don't have to be a computer guru. Go ahead, the last one.
Okay, lastly, if after the launching and you make your first monthly subscription payment, how long will it take for you to start earning commission?
Oh, you're going to start earning commission the next hour, the next day, same day. So it's not taking forever for you to start making it. It is an immediate thing. So it's not you don't have you don't have a week or a month or anything to wait. They're not OnPassive is not going to dump money there at the end of every month or every three months. So money is coming to your account and you are watching it grow day by day.
Even when you have not maybe been able to convince anybody to join the business?
Right, about joining business is this now. Even if you're not able to bring in anybody, you understand? You will be making money. You know why? Because there will be overflow coming to you. You're going to now when you go to bed, you have only 10 people in your team. You have only 10 people in your team, and you just wake up the following day and you find out that your team is now 12, 14, 15. OnPassive has done something for you. AI has placed somebody under you. It's growing even without you being able to bring anyone. However, when you are able to bring somebody, it makes your earning faster. You understand? You build your team faster. OnPassive is building for you. You are building if you are able to. I mean, of course, so that is so. It's not that I mean, you don't have to do anything at that time. Customers are coming in OnPassive is just working for you day and night while you are asleep. That's one thing that's good about it.
Thank you so much. This sounds too good to be true.
Well, but it is true. That's the amazing thing. That's why we're all very excited. We are not just excited for nothing. That's why we are very excited. Yes, it is true.
A lot of people are, because all of you are talking with very certainty.
Well,
understand? Yeah,
Esther, I can tell you certainty because I've been in the business for about a year and a half, and I've watched the business grow. I've listened to Asmofara. I have seen the progress. I have seen his heart. You understand? And honestly, there's no way I can move with someone for a year and a half and not understand and not be able to read through their heart. This guy has a heart of gold, and we watch the progress. And there are people, that have been there even when the idea, when he just shared the idea, when there was even no website, nothing, and everything has been saying, it's been very consistent since then. The progress has been so swift and so great from then. So that's why we have the assurance. Somebody have challenged me before. You people are just too confident. You are so sure about this. Yes, we are, because with our experiences in life and our businesses, I'm a small business owner. So there's no way, you see the rating, the genuineness of this man over a year and a half. Come on, there is no way, there's no way how smart he could be that he would not have contradicted himself over the years if it's not real. The guy is real. This is a real deal. In fact, it's even bigger than when he started. So, we are very excited. Believe me, it is for real. You just wait. You have just a couple of months more for you to, if you are Thomas, until you see, before you believe, you will soon say, my Lord and my God, because you're going to see very clear. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just a quick one.
Paying from Nigeria. If somebody is making payment from Nigeria, is there any contact in case the person have issues the person can speak with?
Well, this team here, okay, wait, this team here is a family, okay? If you have any issue, there's one of our leaders online, Mr. Lanry, that is actually coordinating webinars and people in Nigeria. If you have any issue, you can let us know. Either you get in touch with Charles or get in touch with Lanry, who is in Nigeria there with one of the great leaders who is making things happen in Nigeria. Some people have been having issues and we've been really helping them out. But if your card has the logo, Visa or MasterCard, you're not going to have any problem. We've seen issues of the limit with your bank or every kind of issue. There is no issue you want to have that we haven't seen. Those who have it and been able to help them out. just get in touch with us and we'll see how we can help you if you do.
Okay, how do I get in touch with you? Is it on Zoom here?
Now, Larry is online right now. You can look at the chat and you can private chat Larry. You know, you see Larry Akeremi on the webinar right here. Just private chat him, and you know, you can give him, or you know, get his information, and then if anything, contact him first. He's on ground.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Next question, please.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. What's your name,
Yes.
and where are you calling from?
Nazari from Cameroon.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to just ask something. Ms. Marina said something that the position as a co-founder runs for a year. After the year, what is our fate in a co-founder that position?
Great question, Nazareth, and great to have you here. Okay, so we paid $97 now to become a founding member, and that's only active once we launch for 1 year. At the end of the year, everything with OnPassive is always a philosophy of you pay once out of pocket and the rest comes out of profit. So that includes your one-time subscription fee, once out of pocket, the rest out of profit. At the end of the year, you will have an option to become a founder again. And the benefit of being a founder, obviously, is you're going to be you'll be participating in or benefiting from the massive marketing campaigns that the company is running every day of the year. It doesn't take a break, and continue adding customers under you. So you're not gonna, there's no reason why nobody would not want to renew their membership. Whatever the price is, I believe that at the moment we're getting a 90% discount. So if it's $997 to renew our founder member position after a year, all you have to do is push a button to say yes, and it will come out of your commissions earned. By then, you will definitely have enough money, because it always, there's two wallets. There'll be two wallets. The one wallet will keep your funding for the next month. And if it sees it's coming up to close to renewing, you know, say December next year, it will start holding money back for your founding member position and your monthly subscription to say, do you want to renew? Just say yes, and then it will push that money aside. But in the meantime, you will still be getting your commissions in your other wallet that you get paid that commission in real time. So whatever the price is, we're never ever going to have to go into our pocket again once we've made those two payments. Now, as a founding member, to secure your position, and two, we all become customers and resellers with the one-time payment.
Thank you.
That answers. Thank you.
Okay, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yes.
Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you. This was a wonderful call. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And I've been a founder for almost a month. And I signed up the NDA. I was thinking like it was signed. I tried to print it out. I didn't see my signature. And I don't know what happened, but I thought I signed it up when I signed up. So I don't know exactly what to do. My signature is not there.
Okay. You can go to support, and you can request for another NDA. They will send you another one. And so once you request, and within the reasonable time, the support will respond to you. And when you try to sign in again, the first thing you will see is your NDA. You go to scroll down. Now make sure this time you sign it, and you see that it's signed, and you submit it, and that will take care of that. Okay.
Do you thank you for that. Do you have access to the back office?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that means that you probably clicked the checkbox. There is a checkbox as well, which it says that you've agreed to the terms and conditions. But if your signature is not on there, that it's not the end of the world. As long as you can get in, you can definitely get your NDA. You just go into your back office, go into my profile, and then click on support. And at the bottom, there's a drop-down box, and I think one of them is NDA, where you can, yes, in a drop-down box. So your question is
Okay.
related to your NDA, and you can just say, I signed it, but for some reason my printed version is not signed. Can I please redo that? That's very simple.
Okay, I go to profile.
Profile,
yeah.
drop down to support, and then you'll raise a ticket. Literally, you just got to raise a ticket and you'll get a case number. And when that's closed, it will show closed in your back office.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you for all you do.
My pleasure.
Okay, what's next?
Hi, can I ask a question? Sorry,
Yes.
you can remove my... Hi, my name is Siham and I'm from United Kingdom.
Welcome.
Okay. Welcome.
Yeah. To be honest, look, I've been to a lot of meeting for business, and this was so far is good. And it's like one of my colleagues said over here, one of the girls said, it's true to be good. And actually, I agree with her. I mean, let's say if I want to be a customer, how would this benefit me? Like, as a customer, I mean, I know that you said, oh, you can have a lot of money and this. That's really sounds amazing, but I want to know where this money is coming from, so it comes to my account.
Okay.
Like
Great.
as a founder.
No, that's fine. It's you know, sometimes it takes a few times for it to really read, because there's a lot of information, and you know, OnPassive is offering so much. So to grasp it all, like our CEO says, if you think it's magical, you're right, because it is. And that's, you know, that goes with the mythical creature, us being a unicorn company, which means we're going to achieve in excess of $1 billion in our first 10 years. We are already a super unicorn company, valued at $3 billion before launch. So how are you going to benefit? We all become customers of the product because we are a founding member. When we launch, activating that account with that one-time subscription opens it up for us to use all the products. Then we become resellers of the product. And that means now the company is doing these massive marketing campaigns that is going to automatically get other customers signed up under us. If you have got anyone in your team now, if you have decided, I want to build, you know, you become a founder and you sign up all your family and friends because you say, don't miss out, and they all sign up under you, that means you've already got a bit of a team. So from day one, you'll already start earning commission. But if you have no one when we launch, the company will do the marketing campaigns, and you are forced to succeed. You will just see, hey, so-and-so from Africa, so-and-so from America, so-and-so from Ghana, from Asia, from China, from wherever is signed up under me. You've never spoken to these people because it's all done for you. It's fully automated. And anyone that goes online looking for a digital product for their business, if they're looking for marketing campaigns, if they're looking for search engine optimism, if they're looking for ClickFunnels, if they're looking for email marketing, bulk SMS, whatever, OnPassive is going to dominate the internet, and OnPassive is going to find you as a customer, because we know through our AI and machine learning what you're looking for because you've typed it in, and OnPassive will present itself to you who's searching, and you will click on and say, this is great, but hey, not just have I found the marketing campaign or webinar platform, look at all these other offers that I can have for one low price. And you would sign up as a customer. You also first sign up as a 7-day free trial, and there as any customer, and they will see, hey, there's other benefits. It's not just the one product. You're going to have access to all of them.
So are you saying you guys are like Google?
Well, not Google, because of the tools we use, like search engine optimism. So if you are searching for a webinar platform, okay, with COVID, everyone was looking for Zoom or whatever. The minute you type that in.
I'm a uni student. I'm studying medical.
Yes.
So if I search something that involved medical, that will benefit you and benefits me at the same time.
We're talking about the digital products, okay? Now, when we launch, so say you are wanting to promote something in your medical industry, but maybe you become a doctor, or you've got a business that you're trying to get customers to, you will be able to put that onto your website, onto the OnPassive website that they give you when we launch, okay? You'll be able to put any business onto there, and your website will be built around the theme that you want. So if you're wanting to go medical theme, you're welcome to. The website, once you start putting in all the keywords and it sees, oh, this is leading towards medical, it will start giving you all these medical images that you can choose. There's 100,000 images that you'll be able to choose for your website. You can either build it yourself and choose or the machine, the AI does it for you. It automatically builds your website for you. So I'm talking about when anyone in the world looks for a product because they're looking to promote their business, you know, they're needing these digital tools. And we offer every tool that you ever need to be a success in business. OnPassive has that digital tool for you. Are you with me?
Yeah.
I know, I can see you're still a little bit confused. It doesn't matter what business you're in. No, it's totally fine. It doesn't matter what business you're in, okay? You don't need to be a network marketer. You don't need to have your own business. You could just be someone looking to make money online. This is for you. If you are a doctor and you're looking to expand and you're opening up 7 different offices, doctors' rooms, or you're moving, you've got people all over the world and you've got little offices all over the world, and you're wanting traffic, you're wanting legs, feet to walk into that business, OnPassive will be able to do that, get that targeted traffic for you. In as small as a little salon or a little doctor's room or hospital or whatever the case is. If you want eyes on that, OnPassive will be able to do it for you, no matter what industry you're in. Over and above your other business that you're involved with, OnPassive is going to turn us all into millionaires over time just by being a founding member with OnPassive, whether you use the tools or not.
Marina, can I just let me just add one thing quickly to now from the perspective of what you said. Is it like Google? Now, I'm going to say, you know what? Everything you do, because we're familiar with, you use Google, you use Zoom, you use Gmail, you use Yahoo. Anything and everything you do online, OnPassive have it. For instance, it's like someone asking, where does Google get their money from? Where does Yahoo get their money from? Where does Gmail, any of these things? You and I, we are on the meeting platform right now. This now, you know how rich this guy is now. So that is exactly anything and everything you do online. You got to throw all those things. You're going to start using your own business, your own tools to do all of these things. You understand? It's like you have so many, all of this under one umbrella, OnPassive. That is exactly what it is. So now we're not going to use this platform anymore when we launch, because we have our own that's better and bigger, than this and every other thing. Like so that you want to register your business, you don't have to go to GoDaddy. You got to have everything under here. That is what we're talking about here. And then when that is happening, if you don't need them, if you don't need all this product, you don't have to worry. Other people needs it. That was what Mr. Ash was trying to let us know in the last Thursday about making business. Now, you may buy share, he bought share in companies that he don't even eat the food. You understand? So that's a good way to let us know. If you are not a computer person, you don't have to worry. I don't know how to use all these services. You don't have to worry. Each time someone uses it, it's bringing money to your pocket, to my pocket. So everything you do online, when we launch, you're going to be having everything under this very company of ours. So you don't have to patronize other companies that provide them, because you have a company of your own that provide all these things. Does that make it better?
So what you're saying, the website that now you're going to give it to me, I need to give it to some other people so they can use it, because it has
you don't have to be the one to get it to other people. OnPassive is going to market this product to other people for us. You understand? You don't have, if you do, that's fine. For instance, let's say, for instance, you're a medical person. Let us say, for instance, in your office, you use Zoom to have your meetings, your conferences. All you need to do is to tell your supervisor, my supervisor, I have a business that have a better platform for our meeting. Can we try it for free for 1 week? You understand? Now, we from your own back office, you're going to give them your link, and your office will start, they will try the meeting. They will, each of them, when they want to sign in, they're going to put in their email, they're going to put in everything, and they're going to, let's say your meeting group is like 100 people. 100 people will try that. It's going to be for free from your link. And when they all try it, it's like, wow, this is better than the Zoom we've been using. They're going to be so amazed that they want to try. So once you do that one time, you give them that access one time, and they put in their information and they enjoy the meeting. That's all. OnPassive will take it over from there. Get in touch with each and every one of your office, all the members in your office, and they will introduce this product to them, introduce many more products to them. Guess what? All of them who use Zoom in their other meetings, they really begin to use the one they got from your business OnPassive, because it's more superior than the one they've been using. And you know what? When any of them come in and become a customer, that will begin to increase your team, because the OnPassive is going to credit that for you, that these are the people that you invited. So you don't have to do it for you to make money, but when you do, it kind of get better for you. You understand? So that's the way. It's so very exciting. Many other products your friends are using, you will introduce your own to them. That's another way to actually bring more customers on board to really increase your bottom line. You understand?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Actually, that's more information. Actually, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
That was helpful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, you explained that very nicely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Who's next? Any other question? Yes, David.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Marina, and your host.
Hi, David.
Great. And Mr. Charles also, I saw him earlier. I'm happy I'm here because I come here to listen and learn. And every time I come here, I see something more too. So anyway, I have like 4 marketing companies. I have my websites and everything. And sometimes it's hard to recruit. So I said, okay, I'm listening to everything you say. And once the soft launch comes about, and then I pick my subscription, I can add them to the website that I have. So I can put those 4 businesses on there, and they will direct traffic to them. And of course, they will buy some of the products or whatever. And that's how I will also get my commission. But also piggybacking on the young lady, the student who's medical, the other day, I have a son. He's 15 years old. He's 6'3", and he's going to play basketball. And the high school coach said, here, take this to your parent, and he needs a physical. And I said, wow, I have to do it right away. So I looked online, and I found 4 clinics in Kissimmee, Florida, where I live, that takes walk-in students for the physical. And I did it, completed it, and we got it done, and now he's good to go. So now listening to the medical student, I said, wait a minute. They have an office with people, but not a lot of students and clients are coming there. So I'm thinking, I have the business card because when I left, they were so grateful and so courteous. And I said, I will promote your business by telling people to go there. But now I'm thinking, once everything launches and everything is done, and then maybe later, it will close to the public, I still can go to that office and say, listen, you can come aboard as a customer, put your business in and advertise that OnPassive will bring everybody to you. And I'm like, wow. And you just said, when they come there, the clients and patients and come to their company, I will also be credited for that. So that's another way of doing it. I'm like, wow. So that's why I'm so happy I come here. I listen and everybody's wonderful.
Every day.
Yeah, and I learn something every day because that's what it is. You're blessed every day and you open your mind, and I like, wow. So I just wanted to say that, and it all comes from the medical student. And I said, wow, wait a minute, open up your mind. I said, yeah, my son needed a physical, and I got it done. And I said, wow, and not a lot of people come there, but I looked online. Go ahead.
Sorry, David, on that note, the reason you saw those first 4 messages, you Googled it and you're looking for your particular. Now, people who pay for advertising on Google or Facebook or whatever, those are the first 4 that you see. Then you see a few blank, or not blank, that haven't got starred. They're not featured. So the first 4 are paid advertising. Then you get 3 that's not paid, but they've managed to get a lot of views onto their website for whatever reason. Then you get the next 4 that are paid again. So those 4 featured, those people are paying Google for advertising. Now you can go to them today and say, hey, you know what? You can not only earn residual income with OnPassive as being a founding member, but you can also, when we launch, use all the products and they will drive traffic to your business as well. So yes,
exactly,
it's for everybody. There's not a single person on this planet that it's not used, that will not benefit from a product. And also, if you have got a smartphone, laptop, a computer, an iPad, tablet, whatever, any digital device that needs internet, you will be using an OnPassive product in time. Everybody will be using an OnPassive product. So rather come in now as a founder than wait to be a customer, because you are going to be a customer eventually of OnPassive.
Yes. And you're in it to win it. So I understand that philosophy more and more. And you are guaranteed to succeed. So I'm happy to be here, and I listen to your webinars. I go to Zoom, and I love being a part of, United Africa United. So I'm happy to be here, and I say hello to everyone, and thank you again.
And David, another good thing about now, when these customers come in, if they don't come in now, like Marina said, if they want to wait until later, now when they come in, they're going to find out that, they're going to be paying less than what they pay now for a more superior product. And, let's say now we are the pay, $35 right now, just hypothetically speaking. They find out that, with OnPassive, I'm not even paying 35, I'm paying 20. You understand? And then after some few months, they find out that, wait a minute, they're not even charging 20. They now say $10 for the same thing. And then after a few months down the line, it's like, wow, this is only $10.99. This is only $5. So the amount is going to be going down. Eventually, guess what? They're going to find out that they start making money even using the product, because OnPassive have a system to graft all the customers in and begin to enjoy this with one payment. Because why are you going to be paying $10 for one product when actually you can have access to all the other product? OnPassive will do all of those things. That the monthly payment is going to be going down, and then they will introduce, and you don't have to do a thing. OnPassive will begin to do all that on your behalf until those customers see that they are even making money rather than even spending money to use this superior product. I mean,
customers are going to get paid to use the product.
It is much easier at that point. You find it very easy to bring in a lot of customers, because it's about product that they need now, superior and better than what they be having. Everyone is going to be using this product one way or the other, 1 or 2 or 3 or more of them. So we are in something great, something so big. I'm excited. Any other question, anybody?
The only one I will say one last thing to everyone: don't get left behind. Please do not get left behind.
Say it loud.
Do not get left behind.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other questions from anyone?
Dr. Imelda had her hand up earlier. I'm not sure if can you just unmute yourself if you have a question, please, and ask your question. Nazareth, yes.
Okay. If there's no more questions.
Hello.
Okay.
Gunti, yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Gunti from Cameroon. Boya.
Welcome.
I have a question on this metrics. All monthly receiver for live documents. I see we have levels. We have members. Then we have some dollar value, some $25 to $500.
Okay. Let me just stop you there. That is no longer the case. As of 2 weeks ago, the pay plan has changed. The unique pay plan is now very different to what you see. We're going to be we're only coming in at one product, not the 4 different packages, one package level, sorry, with all the products. So before it used to be 4 packages with different products in different packages, but now we all get every single tool and product and service that OnPassive offers under one price, and the commission that we'll be earning is 10 times better than what you saw there. So once we have full details on that before we launch, we'll share it with everybody. But right now it is proprietary, it's unique, and it's never been done before. People are going to be earning more money than they've ever dreamed of with the new pay structure. So in that ebook, please just that is the one section that is no longer the case. The pay plan has changed.
Thank you. So don't worry about those ones that you're talking about anymore. That was that's no more the case. Any other question?
All right, thank you. Talking of the NDA, if you happen forgot to sign, then you tick the boxes, and what happens after the launch? You will not be having some commissions because you didn't sign the NDA.
Okay. Now remember what we answered someone similar question a little while ago. If you do not remember to sign, once you have access to your back office, go to your back office, go to your profile, and click on support, and then pick the option, the NDA, and request for another NDA. Don't write a long story. The support don't have time to read stories. Just simply said, please, can you send me another NDA? I did not properly sign the previous one. Just make it very brief, please. They have thousands of things to deal with. They don't want to figure out exactly what to mean. Just simply request for another NDA. They will send it to you. And when next you log in, the first thing you will see is your NDA. You will sign it again, and then of course you continue to have access. So once right now you have access to your back office, it's not a problem at all. Go request for another NDA, okay?
Yeah, if you've got access, then it means that as far as OnPassive GoFounders go, you have signed your NDA, because if you click that checkbox, it is approving it digitally. So it's just your physical signature that's required. But when we launch, we're all moving over from GoFounders to OnPassive website, and that's where you will have to do your KYC, know your customer, upload your passport or ID and your proof of address. That is where we're going to get paid our commissions in. So right now, it's just the NDA is for the proprietary, the products, everything else that there's certain things that we're not allowed to speak to because of the competition that's out there. OnPassive is huge, and they're obviously, knocking heads with a lot of these high-tech giants who are not going to be very happy with what we're doing. But OnPassive is not here to close any business down. We're rather here to enhance your current business. We're not in the business of breaking business, closing businesses down. We're here to increase your productivity, no matter what business you're in. And even governments are going to be using our products.
That's right. Okay, I see a question. Someone is asking, how do you access your back office? And now, when I don't know how long you've joined this business, but
this is a guest webinar, so maybe they're not not a founder yet. Yeah.
Okay, now Fajid, are you a founder already? Have you paid your founder fee? Are you a founder already? You can unmute yourself and answer. Okay. Okay, you said yes. Okay.
Yes.
So if you are, then just go log into GoFounders.net. And that, once you do that, it will ask you for your email and your password you use when you registered. That is how you get to your back office. If you have not signed if you have never been there, that means that maybe you just paid and you just thought everything is over. But you got to go back, GoFounders.net.
I've just typed it into the chat.
Exactly. Okay, someone is typing it for you. Very good. So you just go there and your email and your password, and you will get to your NDA, sign it, and the next time you sign again, it will get you to your back office, and you start to exploit a lot of information there. And,
okay, and just on that, sorry, it might also be the case if you've paid, but you have not been able to access your back office yet. On GoFounders would have sent you an email to verify your email, or sorry, you might not have paid yet. So before you even pay, you've got to verify your email, and then it will take you to the payment option. And once you've made payment, you get the option to sign your NDA. Once you are paid and active and your payment's gone through, will you then get access to your back office? And from there, under my profile, you'll find all the important information. You'll also find a copy of your NDA. You'll be able to change any information, upload a nice photograph, let people see who you are. But yeah, it's very but it's quite easy to navigate your way around the back office once you've just been shown once, you know, or you've tried to work it out yourself.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Now somebody wants to know how to get hold of the past webinars. If you go to your back office and you click on webinar, you're going to see recorded webinars. If you click on recorded webinars, that will give you, you know, the groceries of you know, of all the past webinars, and you can begin to click them and listen to them one by one. So go to your back office and click on webinar and click on recorded webinar under the webinar button, and that will give you access to all the past ones, okay? And you said yes to verify your email. Can you put this on this chat? Somebody did before. Somebody had already answered you at GoFounders.net. That is what that is where you go. Just go up a little bit and see that, you know, see the answer somebody already gave you there. I had someone ask what if one can't pay that $250 monthly subscription when OnPassive is launched. I did not get the answer. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. No one actually gave you any figure. No one said 250. Okay. Please don't quote anyone. No one said it's 250. Okay. The CEO said it's going to be anywhere between 100 and 250. So we do not quote any of us saying it's 250. Whatever the amount is, what we said was that you will have 7 days within which to work on getting that. But we said one good, and if that 7 days expire, you still don't have it, you have another 7 days. So now OnPassive will give you opportunity to get that money, whatever the amount is. But we did not say 250. It's going to be less than 250 or maybe. But, and we also said in the answer we gave earlier that even when you have not paid that subscription, you will see some money coming into your wallet for you, because the fact that you have not able to come in does not mean you're going to be losing your commission. You will not miss your commission. Your commission will stand in your wallet for you, but you will not have access to it. And so I said earlier that if, for instance, assuming the money is 100 or 150, let's say 200 maybe, and I don't have the 200, 7 days expires, I say don't have the 200. But I look into my back office and I see that OnPassive have made me 5,000 in my wallet. But I don't have access to the 5,000. I cannot get the 5,000 until I pay my subscription. For God's sake, I will go to my friend. I will approach my family. I have this business. I have 5,000 waiting there for me, but I need to access it. I need to access this. I need to pay my subscription so I can get it. There's no way you don't go to get someone to loan you or to get from a friend or something. You will get the 200 because you have 5,000 waiting there for you. The day you pay that, you have access to the 5,000. Why would I not look for the money? So you will be given time. And during that time, that no speculation, no guesswork. You will see exactly how much is accumulating for you in your back office that you will be able to access the moment you pay your subscription. And so I tell you, if any of you today, if you have a guest, you have a friend, something happened, that you need to spend money, people always look for that money. That money always comes. So when you get to that point, there will be a way for you to get that money, because you will see what you are getting, from that. Okay.
Absolutely. Someone asked if OnPassive and GoFounders is the same partner. Our CEO, Ash Mafara, owns both, yes. They've both registered. And if you're a founding member, you get access to the GoFounders back office, and that will be forever. You know, once we launch, there'll be no more founding member positions left. And this is going to be a very elite club to belong to, the OnPassive GoFounders back office. It's a very elite club because it's only the founding members that are going to have access to that. So yes, it's two different companies. Ash Mafara is the owner of both. We're all on GoFounders now as founding members before and during pre-launch. And once we launch, we're all going to move over to OnPassive website where we're going to be earning or become customers. But as founding members, we'll still have access to the GoFounders platform. I hope that explains that. And the recording is going to be, I am recording it and I am going to put it on my channel. It's Marina Favit #OnPassive on YouTube, but I will also share it on different groups. So, but you're welcome to check the recording probably in about 3 hours. It takes quite a long time to upload. It should, I say, download, and it will be available then.
Okay, Marina, are you talking about this recording of this
yes.
presentation now?
Yes. Yes, the other meetings that I've been on is also on there. If you look back, you'll see previous recordings with Charles and Asong and myself answering questions. So each one, you know, the presentation is the same, but the questions are quite different.
Okay.
The questions are quite different, which, you know, it really helps. So even if you just sort of fast forward to get to the questions and answer it, because, you know, everyone asks different questions that could relate to you. Like today was the first time the medical thing came up, which was great. And people are already asking for the recording because they have other people in mind that they're wanting to introduce this business to. So yes.
Okay, do you say we'll see it at your Facebook page?
No, well, it will be on my Facebook group as well, but it's originally going to be on my YouTube channel, Marina Favit.
Okay, on your YouTube. Okay,
OnPassive,
okay.
yes.
All right.
Can I hear that Marina what, please?
Pardon?
Look at her name.
What YouTube channel? I want to get the name.
Oh, I put it in the chat. Marina Favit, #OnPassive is my YouTube. You got that?
Marina #, yeah?
Marina Favit, #OnPassive,
yeah.
one word.
Okay.
Yeah, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get all the updates. And every time I'm on a meeting with Charles Asong, it will be, if it's recorded, I will post it there. And from there, you'll be able to find my Facebook group as well, because I'll put the link to my Facebook group. Because it's nice to, you know, and there I also remind people of this webinar and of the other guest webinars that we have. So, you know, no one can say, I don't understand the business. I'm here to make sure everyone gets a full understanding of what they're getting into. And it's just amazing. Great questions that came up tonight. Is it Jibo? Samuel, do you want to unmute yourself and ask your question, please? Unmute yourself. You're muted, Jibo. Okay.
I just want to ask, sorry, I just want to ask, is OnPassive partner, is it the same as the GoFounders?
I've just told you, OnPassive and GoFounders, it's one in the same thing. So the same CEO owns it. If you're a founding member, you are on the GoFounders platform and webinar, you know, on the platform, the website. And then when we become customers, then not just the founders, but customers will also then will move on to the OnPassive website. But right now, it's for the founding members. It's an exclusive site just for founding members.
Okay.
Of OnPassive.
Excuse me.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, please.
Go ahead.
Please, if you can just type that Marina, that your channel name, because I've tried to look for it. I don't seem to get anything. If you maybe I'm wrong what I'm typing. If you can just put it up.
let me say this. Let me say this. Now, when I did now, you see our picture right now. You see our first name and the last name. If you go to YouTube and you type our name there, it will bring it up for you. That's the easy way. So just go to YouTube and do the search. Put our name. Look at our name under our picture right now. That is how I did it. I mean, just put our first name, last name. It will bring. In fact, it will be the very first on that list, and then you just click subscribe. Okay.
Your name, I can't see anything, please.
Marina,
your name and the last.
You can see Marina picture on the screen.
I'm seeing you.
Chat. I've put it in the chat. My name, surname, and
all right.
OnPassive. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other question before we rest for the night?
Yes, I have a question, Antonia from London.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this registration as founding members, at the end of the year, do we have to start registering again? Because I heard someone saying after 1 year, you have to kind of subscribe again.
You have the option to renew your subscription after a year. But it will come out of your profits, your commissions, never your pocket again.
And how much is it?
It will probably be $997.
How much?
In a year. I'm not sure, but at the moment we are told that we got a 90% discount. So the $97 is not 10% of that. So it will be $997. But at that point, in a year's time, that money will be peanuts. It will definitely not be a problem for you. But you have the option to renew it or not. It's up to you. You won't be forced to renew it, and it will come out of your commissions earned.
So if we pay monthly subscription, at the end of the year, we pay another money to.
Okay.
You're paying now your $97 to become a founder.
I know that is not what I'm asking. I'm asking if when this business is launched, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every month they're going to take money from our account, or we pay it as a monthly subscription, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So at the end of the year, we have to renew again.
Okay. Man, let me say this. Yes, the answer is yes. And let me say this to you. The monthly subscription keeps you in and the opportunity to start making money every day. Okay. Now, the annual one is what keeps you as to continue to be a founder.
So,
and listen, let me finish. Now, the annual one is to renew your foundership, to continue to be a founder or not. And the founder, you have, if you look at all the benefit of being a founder, the company is it's boosting your business and making your business and everything. So you have a choice at the end of the year, after that year, to say you don't want to be a founder.
How they finish? Is it a finish?
In that case, I'm sorry?
Is somebody talking, not me?
Oh, okay. All right. So now at the end of the year, you have a choice to click a button in your back office and say, I want to continue to be a founder. And I tell you, when you look at what you've been enjoying from that 1 year, I don't know anyone that will not want to continue to be a founder. But when you click a button, you don't have to do anything but just click a button, renew my foundership, position. And then whatever the amount, which we're not sure now, whatever the amount will be taken from your wallet. But let me tell you this. Remember the money in your wallet, this company made it for you, and the monthly subscription is what really, keep that business going and keep the company to continue to work for you. Let us say at the end of that 1 year, you are making $50,000, $100,000 every month. Will it be a problem for you to pay for the company to take 1,000 out of 100,000 that you are making monthly? You won't even feel it. You won't even know that anything is out of it.
I understand that, but I thought at this beginning, as founders, I thought that amount that would be taken yearly should have been they should have said it so that founding members, because we are the founding members, this company is the members, this we registering now, we are the one that is the pillar of the company. So I thought like they should have said, okay, the subscription is this, which they will take the subscription. Okay, if they want us to renew it yearly, then they should have said, okay, this is the amount you're going to use to renew yearly as founding members. It shouldn't be kept aside and without keeping it in darkness. So
Antonia,
that when
never
it comes
been a
to
secret.
that,
It's never been a secret.
So how much is it?
Antonia, let me say this to you.
$997.
Sorry?
At the moment, we were told it's $997 after a year, but that's not going to come out of your profit. It's coming out of profits, out of commission.
Can I say something?
Go ahead. Who is
Yes.
that?
Sorry, I'm Eno Mackenzie.
Okay,
and
on this point, or we want to round up this one before
you. I am Antonia's upline.
Okay.
So I just want to say to Antonia, all these things were discussed when I was talking to her, and I did encourage her to come to webinar so that she can learn more as well. But this was discussed. So I'm just in shock that she's asking this question and saying that we are not transparent. That I'm not happy about.
Listen, don't talk about I didn't say not transparent. What I'm highlighting here is at the end of the year, if we are paying monthly subscription, the amount that we're supposed to be paying at the end of the year, we're supposed to say, which I'm not aware of. So if I'm not aware of something, I have to say it.
Antonia, okay, listen to me. Now you have heard Marina.
This question is not even supposed to come up.
Hello.
Supposed to come out
That's okay. Now let us answer her. Let's answer her. Right now, as Marina has said, what our CEO said, for anyone to be a founder, right now, it is now what we paid the 97 we are paid is only 10% of what we will have paid to be a founder. But our CEO is so kind enough because he really wants to transform the life of the regular guys like you and I. He does not want to make this impossible for people who don't have 1,000 to join or to be a partner, to be a founder. Yes. Therefore, he said what we are paying now is only 10% of what we ought to pay. What that simply means is that we ought to pay 970 or thereabout. So if you really want to have a figure in your head right now to decide whether you want to come in or not, have a 970 or have about 1,000 in your mind. What with the annual renewal. And remember I said earlier, you have a choice after 1 year to say, I don't want to continue as a founder. And you just click no. When your question is asked in your back office, do you want to renew you want to continue to be a founder? You just simply click no. If you think that there's no value in being a founder for you, but then you will have understood what you're going to be missing if you're not a founder. So, and then again, if you think that paying 1,000, let us say 1,000 or 970 from 100,000, 1 million, there are some who will have made $1 million at the end of the 1 year. If you think that paying 1,000 from that is too much, then, the money the company made for you, and this money is to keep the company growing, to keep the company, to continue. Right now we have almost 1,000, staff and everything like that. So now now the company has to be sustainable. We have to, whatever is coming in is going into paying and keeping the company going. I don't think a company that help you make 100,000, 500,000, 1 million is too much to have a maintenance fee. Let me put it that way. To have a maintenance fee of $1,000, you won't even know that anything is out of your pocket at that very time because of what the amount that you are making, and not from your pocket, from the profit that the company made there for you. So only one time what to pay now and what you're going to pay when we launch to the product is the only thing that will ever come out of your pocket. There is nothing that you can't beat that. So yeah. That's
we're only talking in a year. Right now we're hoping to answer your questions to make a an informed decision to join OnPassive as a founding member, and for the $97.
Exactly.
So I think we have gone through everyone's questions. It is late now. It's after 1 a.m. in the morning in South Africa. I'm not sure what the time is everywhere else, but I know it is getting late. But thank you very much. From my side, from South Africa, I have put the links to my YouTube and Facebook group in the chat. If you find one, you'll find the other. It's quite easy to find. And thank you very much, Doctor, for hosting with me today and answering questions. You're very passionate, and I love it. I absolutely love your passion that you have for OnPassive. And Senge, thank you very much. I'm not sure if you're still with us. And obviously Charles, but he's no longer with us. To all the guests, thank you from me. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And to those founders that have invited their guests, thank you for being here, and good night from me.
Thank you very much, Marina. Senge, are you there too? Can you please close this for us? Thank you. Senge, are you there?
Thank you, Marina. Thank you. Good night.
Pleasure.
Senge?
Thank you. Good night.
Okay. Okay, if Senge is not there, all right. I want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. And I mean, you know that we our schedules, that we have other webinars coming in, and almost every day of the week in French and English and at different times. So get in touch with whoever that invited you. If you are not in yet, I believe there's so much questions that have been asked and answered that should help you to make an informed decision. And so don't miss out the opportunity. Come on board, and as you come, you'll continue to understand if there's anything that's still pending that you didn't get. But if I were you, if you are new, I will go back to whoever that invites me. I will sign up right away, and then I begin to learn along the way. And I tell you, if after you do this and I mean, 1 month from now, you think, well, I've listened to your webinar 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm still not convinced. I don't believe in your vision. I want out. You will have a refund of your $97. That is guaranteed, okay? So thank you very much, and have a good night, have a good morning everywhere, and depending on where you're logging from. Thank you. God bless you.